the devil. Oh, ugh. One for luck. Anyway, so today I want to be talking about VCD. No, it's not some dodgy disease. Doctor, I think I've got VCD. Oh, you've got 3 months to live. Anyway, right, it's not a dodgy disease. It's actually a format, video CD. Okay, and I've got one today. Oof. The reason I've got this is because of this. Now, I bought this recently. My last video I did was on this. And this plays DVD, CD, and VCD, video CD. So I wanted to get a video CD just to try it out. So I've been looking into video CD a little bit. And by all accounts, this DVD player plays CDs fantastically. Well recommended for 40 quid. If you want to check that video out, I'll put a link here. Oh, and the description box below. Okay, so I managed to get this on eBay. Now, it says it's HMV $30. Now, I don't think that's American dollars because the writing's in Chinese on it. I don't know what that says. I'll translate that. I use a translator on my phone. So it's got Chinese on the back, Chinese on the front. I think that's Hong Kong dollars. So I looked it up and 30 Hong Kong dollars is £3. So I've been tucked up paying 15 quid for this. It's only £3. Why are you? Anyway, I wanted to get one just to try it out. So these came out in 1993, out there and thereabouts, but they didn't really take off in sort of Europe and the US, simply because they were a bit more expensive than VHS tapes. And the picture quality wasn't much better than VHS, it's about the same. And also, you had to have, like, this one's, I think, I can feel it here. I think the running time was only an hour and a quarter. So if the film was over, if the film was 2 hours long, you had to have 2 discs. So once it would come to the end of the disc, you'd have to take it out, put the other disc in, and play it from there to get the second part of the film. Whereas VHS, you just play it all the way through. And lastly, the reason why it died a death in Europe and US was because DVD came out 2 years later in 1995. Although the first DVD players were a bit expensive, they came down in price quite rapidly. So pretty much mainstream then DVD, and this was like chuck it in the stingies. And so anyway, let's get this out of the packet, have a little look inside, and then play it and see what the picture is like. And as I suspected, there is 2 discs, disc 1 and disc 2. Just looks like a normal CD in a packet there. It's also got a little booklet there with it. I'm not sure what that says, low pass filter, something, digital filters. And it's got a booklet of other titles. So if you ever wanted to get some VCDs, usually out of sight, leave it to the beaver. What the deuce? Leave it to the beaver? What? Cull the Conqueror? Sudden Death? So there's quite a lot of titles in there they've got. Quite a lot. Jurassic Park, Land Before Time, Kids, Ed TV. Loads and loads of titles, pages of them. So obviously very popular. Dragon, loved that film. Very popular over in China. Okay, so I played it. Wasn't overly impressed. It was rubbish. No, okay. So I can see why these didn't last, especially compared to DVD. So first of all, there's no top menu. Like a VHS tape, it goes straight into the movie. There's no top menu where you've got extra scenes, deleted scenes, commentary, play, or whatever. None of that. It just goes straight into the movie. Probably to save room on the disc, I'd imagine. So you can get more of the movie on there rather than filling it up with other things. Just wasn't it's more room on a DVD. The sound quality, it was okay, pretty good, not bad at all. Didn't mind the sound quality. I thought it was, pretty much on par with a DVD. It's where the picture quality, that's the difference. So The picture quality was quite bad. In the dark scenes, you could hardly see anything. The contrast was terrible. The blacks were grainy. Brightness was bad. The contrast was quite bad. Now I do have this on DVD, so I can only make stills because I did something on this video I did for this player. I played a little bit of a TV program and I had on DVD, and on mute, and I still had a copyright on it. I was like, it's on mute, and I played about 30 seconds. What's that about? It's just, I don't get it. I'm actually advertising this program for you. I'm doing your work here, doing your legwork. People might watch my video and go, oh, I'll get that DVD. So I had to do stills. Get out of it, go on. Right, muted, what? So I got to be careful what I play, even if it's muted, but the scenes are moving. YouTube algorithms still pick it up and copyright you. Whatever. Anyway, where was I? I went off on one and I was raving. Okay, raging along there. Picture quality, that's what I was saying. So I have got a DVD of Back to the Future 3, and I've tried to put it pretty much on the same scene, give or take a couple of frames. And that's another thing, it's very hard to get the frames on these. On the bottom of a DVD screen, you can press pause and the line will come up to see where you are on your, how far along you are on the movie. Can't do that with this, none there, it just plays right through it. You can pause it, forward it, but nothing comes up on the bottom, like a status bar, none of that. So anyway, here are the two scenes here, side by side. You can see the DVD is a lot more clear, a lot more detailed, and just overall better. So you can see why when DVD came out, people were like, chuck that away, okay. We're not having that, this is way better. God, why did I buy a VCD player? Oh, fuming. And obviously, even by today's standards, DVD is quite poor. You know, if you look at 1080 and 4K, if I had a 4K version here, it would look, and remastered, it would look even better again. So there we are. Just a little video today to talk about VCD. I wanted to try it, see what it was like. Nah. Anyway, that's come to the end of the video. I'll catch you in the next one.